Pigsodus is a game currently being developed by a company called Silocybe Games. It's very early in development and is presently being crowdfunded via Kickstarter. The game is an interesting hybrid of platformer and point-and-click gameplay, and follows the adventures of Horace Oinkstein, a scientist who happens to be a pig, and his quest, which we aren't entirely sure what it is yet since there isn't yet very much plot, but what I could see of it in the demo I have revolves around a vision Oinkstein had in a dream and discovering its meaning. It was quite interesting and at times very clever, and I'd really love to see more of it. As stated before, the game combines standard platforming gameplay with dialogue options and objectives, not unlike a point-and-click adventure game, with little puzzles to complete involving various items. The puzzles in the demo aren't overly challenging, but I can see how a system like this could be used to create much more complex and intricate puzzles in the future, though at present you can only carry one item at a time and you have to keep the left mouse button held to do so. There's also a couple of extra features such as the smell function, which allows you to uncover hidden objects, and a cover-based stealth system, though the latter seems to me to not be fully implemented quite yet, having that Assassin's Creed-esque AI quirk where you can hide under something right in the enemy's sights and they'll think you've completely disappeared, but as I've said before, this is early days and there's much more to come in the future. Also present is a combat system which, again, is in its infancy at present, but what I can see in this demo is really quite inventive. Right now there's only one attack, namely a headbutt, and two ways to use it. One way is a typing of the Dead-esque exercise wherein words appear on screen which you have to type out. The other way sees you mashing the keyboard in any which way you see fit. This is a really awesome and intriguing way of doing combat, and I can't wait to see it being expanded upon a lot more in the future. It also seems to be surprisingly well written, having that ability to know when to make you laugh and when to make you excited. You might expect a game about a talking pig to be constantly slinging around cheesy jokes about pork and things ad nauseam, but surprisingly enough it manages not to fall into that pitfall at all, so the comedy actually remains rather consistently fresh. In summary, Pigsodus seems to be shaping up very well, with fun gameplay and a unique quirky style, and I think that if it reaches its Kickstarter goal then it could become something really brilliant. Support this game's development by backing it on Kickstarter, links on screen now and in the description. Special thanks to the devs for reaching out to me and asking me to cover this.